All right, welcome back to Opinions in Dispute. And the latest Manchester United transfer news shows that we are in for Pau Torres, the Villarreal centre back. Before I get into this topic, many of you might be wondering, what's all this Pau Torres about? I thought we were in for Varane. I thought we were in for Kunde. I thought we were in for Upamecano. First of all, the two centre backs, the two Leipzig centre backs, that we were in for, Konate and Upamecano, have already signed for two clubs, Bayern Munich and Liverpool, respectively. Upamecano going to Munich and Konate going over to Anfield. I really like Upamecano, and Man United were in for him. Don't be mistaken, Man United were in for him, and guess what? Snail pace as always. We miss out on Dayu Upamecano, one of the best up-and-coming centre-backs in the league. As for Konate, I know I was out on him. I called him Eric Bailly 2.0, but I mean, Liverpool getting him, he can be a strong developmental option. And if he doesn't work out, I mean, Liverpool do very, very good transfers, and I do think that Konate is a hit or a miss due to his injury history. But I do like Konate, to be honest. Not as much as the other names on this list, but I still do really like Konate. He's gone to Liverpool. I'm not really too concerned about that just because of his injury history. I didn't really want him at Manchester United, but he's a good centre-back when healthy nonetheless, and he is off the market. You know what? I've just realised that the four centre-backs, Upamecano, Koundé, Konate, and Varane are all French. They're all French centre-backs. That's interesting. Maybe I don't know why France has such, an influx of great centre-backs. I don't know. I mean, figure it out. As for Jules Koundé, I've always said that the 5'10" height is not a worry because he can jump really high. He's a very fast centre back. He reads the game very well. He can play the ball out from the back, which is what Manchester United do. I think Jules Koundé can fit us really well. And as for Varane, I mean, he's just the best centre back on the market. Anyone would want him. I mean, my goodness, imagine having Maguire and thinking, no, we don't need him. We got Lindelof instead. We don't need Varane. My goodness. The latest reports have shown that Varane will leave Real Madrid, but he will not come to Manchester United. He will go to Chelsea. Great. Absolutely wonderful. The latest reports show that Chelsea are leaving the race for Rafael Varane, the current Real Madrid centre-back who has only 1 year left on his contract. So Varane most likely going to Chelsea. Now, since Real Madrid have lost Varane, and I know that they're bringing in Alaba, they are also looking at Jules Koundé. So Koundé to Madrid and Varane to Chelsea. So the four centre-backs that Manchester United had on the top of their list, Koundé, Konate, Upamecano, and Varane, they're all gone. They're all gone to other clubs. You know why? Because we are the slowest team at transfers, I swear to God. We are so slow. We are so slow. We are so bad at transfers. How can this happen? We are Manchester United. How can this happen? I don't even know. I mean, I know it's not a done deal. I know Varane to Chelsea is not a done deal. But Chelsea are the favourites to sign Varane. I know Koundé to Real Madrid is not a done deal. But it is highly likely that that will happen. I mean, my God, what are we doing? We're literally. I think we need to replace Victor Lindelof, and that is very apparent because Maguire is a very good centre back. I don't care what you say. You cannot name 5 centre backs in the Premier League that are better than Harry Maguire right now. You can put that on tape. You will not find 5 better centre backs than Harry Maguire in the Premier League right now. Put that. You can clip that up. Clip it up. Not 5 centre backs better than Harry Maguire. Harry Maguire is top 5 centre back, but he needs someone to complement him, and that is not Lindelof. Lindelof has been bullied off the ball so many times. The physicality of the Premier League, he just cannot deal with it. He's just not strong enough. He's not fast enough. He's not strong enough. He's not willing to head away the cross like Vidic or Ferdinand. He's just lacking in so great. Oh, you know what? I guess he made an assist to Marcus Rashford. Great. Like what? Well, we're complimenting a centre back on his ability to play a long ball. We shouldn't even be playing a long ball. I mean, my God, we shouldn't even be playing the long ball. And we're complimenting Lindelof. Oh, he's one of the best passing centre backs at United, and maybe in the league. What are you talking about? Lindelof's one ability is he can hit a long ball. I'll say that he is very good at playing the long ball. One, we shouldn't be playing the long ball because Ollie doesn't want to play the long ball. And two, fine, it's good and all if you can play the long ball, but I think being a centre back, being strong, not being muscled off the ball on so many occasions is a higher priority. And so we come to the point where we are in, and we might be, leading the race for Villarreal centre-back Pau Torres. I mean, we're looking to replace Victor Lindelof with the Spanish equivalent of Victor Lindelof. I mean, imagine having a caravan and you complain that it's not really the most it's not really the best car for you. I mean, a caravan can be utilized in certain ways where it can be useful, but as a guy or girl going from work going to and from work every day, a caravan is not really useful. Maybe it's a hindrance in parking. Maybe it's very cumbersome to, haul around. Fine. Then don't go out and get another caravan. What we are looking to replace Lindelof because he is inadequate with another version of him that has a Spanish passport. I mean, I don't I don't even know at this point. We are looking to replace Victor Lindelof with Victor Lindelof, but with a Spanish passport. My God, what are we? I just can't. If we get Pau Torres, and trust me, he is going to cost at least 45 million pounds. Pau Torres will cost 45 million pounds if we do get him. What are we doing? What are we doing? If we get Pau Torres, he is not good enough. Pau Torres is not good enough, and I hate saying this. I hate saying this to players because, I'm not good enough at football. I'll never be on their level. But guess what? I've been watching football my whole life. I can see when a player is not good enough. And I can see when they are good enough. I've said, I was like, what, 8, 7? And I knew that Berbatov was better than Chicharito. And I love both of them. Fair enough. But I knew that Berbatov was better than Chicharito. And I was proven to be correct. My God, no way do we need Pau Torres. He can get muscled off the ball. He's not quick enough. But guess what? He's good at passing. if you didn't hear the part where I said Pau Torres' name, you thought that I'd be talking about Victor Lindelof. I mean, my God. I mean, fine. You know what? I wouldn't take Pau Torres. No way. No way would I take Pau Torres. Nope. I was about to say, will I take him over nobody? Nope. Nope. I would take nobody. Because you know why? Because Solskjaer will stick with Lindelof and Maguire. Magaloff. He will stick with Lindelof and Maguire if we get Pau Torres. And it's going to be another Donny van der Beek situation where we've just wasted, 40 something, 40 to 50 million pounds. Great. Great. And all these people saying, oh, well, Man United spent £1 billion. We haven't. Well, then, where is it? It's not in the squad. Our squad's nowhere near good enough. That's because we always get the fourth and fifth choice option. Because guess what? Spend a little here, spend a little there. We don't splash out. Man City splash out on players that they think they need. Chelsea splash out. We, oh, he's a bit too expensive. You know what we're going to be doing all summer? You know what Manchester United's going to be doing all summer? We're going to negotiate Jadon Sancho's £85 million transfer down to £84.999999999 million. That is what we're going to do all summer. And we're going to say, yeah, we got Jadon Sancho. I mean, I would love it, sure. We don't have a midfield and we don't have a centre back. We will start this season. We will be starting every single game down three players, two in the midfield and one at centre back. We need a player like Ndidi, like Declan Rice, like Basuma, and I know Declan Rice might be much harder, even though he is my favorite player, or my favorite option, should I say, besides Sancho. My God, if we get Pau Torres, that's it, fam. I can't. If we get Pau Torres, no, no, I don't. I don't need Lindelof 2.0 with a Spanish passport. It's like um in those games where you just buy fancy outfits, but you forget to upgrade the skill points. I mean, my goodness, what are we doing? Looking at Pau Torres, get Varane, get Kunde, show some ambition, show some competence. If we get Pau Torres, I can't. I can't, to be honest. I don't think I can. No way should we go for Pau Torres. No way. Don't you dare try and go for Pau Torres. No way. I do not want him at the club. And that is no knock on Pau Torres. I think he is a fine player for Tottenham, for Borussia Dortmund, for, you know, Leipzig, for a team like Sevilla. Nowhere near Manchester United quality. Nowhere near. No. None of this. Oh well, he's a solid op with Manchester United. Number one option. Manchester United. I don't think people realize this because we've become such a banter club. We are football royalty. We are the best of the best. We are royalty in terms of football. And we're going for Pau Torres because we lost out on four centre backs that we wanted. That's Manchester United for you, everyone. Absolute incompetence.